Well, lovely to catch up with you, Joe, here at Horse of the Year show, which I know is a very, very special place for you. And of course, you're ambassador. So how significant is that for you and how special does it make you feel?
Yeah, no, I'm very honoured. I was pleasantly surprised when they asked me to be ambassador, and you know, for me, like you say, it's such a special show, and it means a lot for me to be here. So to be able to sort of be ambassador and represent it is fantastic.
Before we talk more about HOYS, let's talk about the last couple of months and indeed the Europeans. How did you find the whole experience? Because of course it was your first time at the top level.
Oh, I think, you know, looking back at it now, at the time it would have been nice, you know, go a bit better. It's always easy to be frustrated at the results, but actually looking back, it was an amazing experience for me. I think I learned so much out of it. And actually, I was delighted with how my mare jumped every day. I thought she was fantastic. She got better every day, although that might not look like that on the on the scorecard as such. But actually, I think there's a lot to take away from it, and it was a fantastic experience for me.
Of course, the youngest rider, but it's a young squad, isn't it?
Yeah, we were very green squad actually, green team. I think we did well in the end. You know, it's seriously tough jumping, and to be, you know, a few of those horses stepping up to that level. I mean, all of the horses stepping up to that level, you know, it's never going to be easy, you know, and to go there and thinking we were going to win it was, you know, ambitious, but I think in the end, actually, they all jumped well, we got a good result.
A busy couple of days ahead of you here at the NEC. Just try to put into context how important this show is for you in the equestrian calendar.
Oh, it's a massive show. I think, you know, coming here with the atmosphere that it brings, the crowd being so close, and just the general buzz you get around being here, it always makes it, you know, amps it all up, and it's a fantastic experience to jump here.
So tell us a little bit about what's in store over the next couple of days for you, and indeed who you're competing with.
Yeah, so I've got a good set of horses with me. I've got the same mare, Cacharel, that jumps at the Europeans, as well as Don Diego de Plata and Equine America Candleford. I've got them here, so I've got a really strong set of horses. I hope I've got a bit of a plan for the week to try and set them up as best I can to jump well on those certain days, and yeah, feeling confident going into it.
Come on, as ambassador, just give me an insight into what it's like in that arena, competing with the lights, the noise. It's a very special atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not really something you can describe until you've actually been there and felt it. It's, you know, you canter into that ring and you feel that presence around you. It really gets you revved up, and you just feel, you know, certainly I feel you go in there and it just gives that extra bit of focus, and you really feel a bit of pressure on your shoulders. But you know, it's probably a feeling that we all sought after.
And Joe, obviously certain responsibilities as ambassador. Tell me what you're up to this evening.
So we've got a course walk this evening. I think there's a select few from hospitality that I'm going to take around the Fox Hunter final. Hopefully I'll be able to tell them sort of what's going to happen or what distances the lines are, and give them a bit of an insight as to what the riders face going into this competition.
Do you like this element? You're a very sociable guy. Do you like that?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's always good being able to talk to people. They like to think that I know what I'm on about. I'm not quite sure I do, but some people seem to think that I do. So.
One thing's for sure, it's fantastic to see the crowds. We've missed this kind of competition, this kind of show, right?
Absolutely. I think the crowds make it here. You know, and at any show, to have a big crowd there, it just, like I say, adds that extra element to it. And yeah, it's what we as riders really look for.
And of course, a special show for you and indeed your family.
Absolutely. I think that it's always an added, not necessarily a bit of pressure, but there's that added sense to it. You know, this is one of the first shows that I did without my dad, you know, without him actually being here. He was in hospital at the time, so every time I come back I sort of have that in the back of my mind. So yeah, it's a special show, and hopefully we can go well.